Hi everyone, my name's Natalie and here is our food shop for this week. This came from Sainsburys and I got home delivery. We still have the pass. They gave it us free for 6 months. So I'm trying to use it when I can, but I always forget that we have it. So I made an order last night and it's been delivered this morning. I've tried to keep it as low as possible. Christmas is coming, so we're going to try and use things in the house, but this came to £81 in total. I did use a £6 voucher from the substitutions from last time. There was a lot of substitutions. This time there's only 2, which isn't too bad at all, but I will show you what we got for our money. It's for 2 adults and 10 children. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching. So we've got 2 lots of the spaghetti. We do have some in the cupboard, but I'm just sort of picking it up each time as it's only about 17p and it's handy to have in the cupboard. Got 4 lots of the baked beans and pork sausages. The children are preferring these over the normal beans at the moment, so we've got 4 of those. Some chopped tomatoes, again 4 lots of those. We have a couple in the cupboard, but we just use so many as the base for the sauces. Some gravy granules and then 2 of these frozen pizzas. These are for when the bigger kids are at school and they will be for the younger children. Got a lettuce and then 2 different types of cheese. This grated mature one was one of the personalised nectar offers. I think it's a new thing they're doing, and I think it was £3.20 for it rather than like £4.50. And then I also picked up one of the normal ones that we get as the children prefer that one. Got some of the crisps. We are going for the store brand crisps at the moment. The branded ones are just far too expensive, and these were about £1.10, £1.20. Some cherry tomatoes to go with the side salad. The chicken dippers, they were £2, so I picked those up. Again, that will be a lunch for the younger children, or the bigger ones are at school. Got some tomato ketchup. Nobody minds in this house if it's not the branded one, and it's definitely a lot cheaper, about 70p for it. So I picked up one of those. 2 lots of the juices. We got some different flavoured juices from Morrisons yesterday, so that should last us for the week. Some of the sausage rolls, again, they were a nectar price, but I can't quite remember how much they were. The Philadelphia, that was a nectar price, and that was only £1 for that. Got 2 lots of the yoghurts. 2 lots of the pasta shapes, and they're in different packets, so I'm not sure why. Maybe they're rebranding it. That's only 80 odd p for a kilogram. Then we've got 10 eggs for a breakfast over the weekend. A sage and onion stuffing mix. We're going to have a roast dinner, a midweek roast dinner, so that will be for that. The onion rings, that's another nectar personalised offer, so I think they're about 93p for each packet, so I've got 2 of those. The potatoes were £1.10 each, so I've got 2 bags of those. 2 lots of the Just Roll puff pastry, they were only £1.25, and I think that's just a normal nectar offer. And then 2 lots of the white bread, but we will need to pick up some more. So next up we got 2 of the tikka masalas. We're going to have a chicken curry this week. I need to take the chicken out of the freezer. We still have some chicken breast left from last week, so that's going to be a meal. And then we got some ham, some peppers, as we use those in just about everything. I'm sure that was another personalised offer. Got 2 lots of the tortilla wraps. We're going to make burritos this week. I was supposed to make it last week and we ended up changing it up, and the children are looking forward to it. We're going to have fish and chips. So I've got 2 lots of the bird's eye battered fish. Not all of the children like those, so I also picked up 2 packets of the fish fingers, and that's going to be enough meal for this week. some clover, and then some Yorkshire puddings, although I'm sure that we still have some in the freezer too. They're only 50p, so I thought we might as well just get them in case we didn't. Some hash browns. These will be for the fry up on the weekend. The children usually have a fry up on a Saturday, and that goes with them. Got some extra lean diced beef. This has been out of stock for the last few weeks, and the children love having a steak pie. So that's what we're going to do with that. So these are not the usual sausages that we get, but all of the ones that we usually get are not on offer, and to get a few packets would just be mega expensive. So we went for these ones. There's 12 in each pack, and that's going to be for stewed sausages. I think I'm going to make those today. We've got the final few things, like my dad's flowers arrived today, and we need to drop in some cloves. So this will just cook in the background while we get all of that done. Onions, because again, they just go in about everything that we cook. This was one of the substitutions. It was supposed to be just broccoli, but they have changed it to broccoli and cauliflowers, which isn't too bad at all. Some milk, and then we also got 2 lots of the mince that will be for the burritos. So next up we have the snacks. Obviously not all of it snacks, but we have been buying them mostly at Poundland at the moment. So I didn't really pick up as much as I usually would. So we had the crisps, and then we have some of the mini rolls. These were a substitution. They were meant to be the Sainsburys pack of 10 mini rolls, and they sent these instead. And then we've got some cheese slices for sandwiches, Jaffa cakes, 2 lots of the jam sandwiches, 3 lots of the chocolate, although I was sure that I ordered 4, but there's 3 lots here, some sponges, and then 2 lots of the pancakes too. I do think for the £81, it's quite good value for money what we got. I know I had the £6 off voucher, and they did send me a £15 off £150, which I will probably use next week when everybody comes up and we will be feeding a couple more people. I also woke up this morning to quite a few comments, 6 or 7, which I think is more than the whole time that we've been posting on YouTube combined, and it basically told me I was a terrible mum because I buy so many sweets and treats for the children. But the thing is, if you're new here, we have 11 people in this house that eat them. So when we have the 2 boxes of the tea cakes, everybody only gets 1, and they will argue over who gets the last one. The same with the crisps. There's 6 packets per multi-pack, so we have to use 2 for everybody to be able to have a packet of those. I wouldn't usually explain myself, and I won't stop buying the children treats because they're allowed to have a pudding. They eat their dinner and they do really well otherwise. So yeah, I'll also continue to post it because it's real life and that is what we eat. Do I try and cook homemade meals? I do. But again, sometimes we're going to have freezer meals because that's just real life and what we have. Hi everyone, so here is a completely random haul from Morrisons. We needed a new kettle and Mark popped in to get it and got a few extra bits as we have visitors this afternoon, so we're going to make like a little spread too. So we got 4 of the cups. They were £4 for the 4, so it was only £1 each, which was quite good. And then some more tea bags as we are running low. 2 of the chickens. This was purely because they are reduced down to £3.25, so we will make a meal with those this evening. Got 3 lots of the spread, so we've got the tuna and sweet corn, egg mayonnaise, and then the chicken tikka. It's been a couple of years, I think, since we've brought this, but it's just really quick and easy, and we have about 4 appointments today, 4 different appointments. Then we've got some of the muffins and some of the flapjack bites. It's that time of year, so we've got some mince pies and then some of the jam tea cakes too. 2 lots of the bread for the sandwiches, a new kettle, 2 of the Pyrex style dishes, some of the apple, grapes and cheese. Again, purely convenience. I could have made it myself, but it's just easier to empty it out. 4 lots of the baby wipes